Hello everyone. In this lesson, I will give you a brief introduction to Microsoft Excel, which is a spreadsheet application, before we move on to the technicalities. Excel is an amazing tool that allows us to increase our productivity by automating the calculations and data processing operations that are required in the document that we are creating. Hence, cutting down on the work that we would be required to do manually and eliminating the possibility of making mistakes in calculations unless we make a mistake in setting up the spreadsheet. If you look at the interface, you will notice that it is divided into rows and columns, where the columns are labeled using alphabets and rows are labeled using whole numbers. This makes it easier to refer to a value in a particular cell or values in specific columns or rows when working with the data in the spreadsheet. Having the data organized in rows and columns makes it easier to perform many operations. For example, if you look at the sheet in front of you, it is showing a payroll sheet of employees in a company. The data is organized in different columns, which allows me to easily see an employee, their job description, their contract hours, hours worked, and their pay. I can easily filter the data to see the row with a single person's information or multiple rows showing the data of employees who have a specific job description or have worked for a specific number of hours. For example, let me show you by doing a simple activity over here. I'm going to click on this drop down and I'm going to choose X as the job code. And when I click on OK, it's going to show me only the rows of data where the job code is X. And the rest of the rows have been hidden. And let me cancel that out. I can also sort the data on a specific column. For example, I could sort it on the hours worked in descending order. Largest to smallest means decreasing order. Largest to smallest is descending order. By doing that, I would be able to see the number of hours which employee has worked, starting with the one who has worked for the highest number of hours, as you can see over here, going down to the one who has worked for the lowest number of hours in a particular week, which you can see over here. There are 2 employees who have not worked at all in this particular week. Now, this was a brief introduction to the spreadsheets using Microsoft Excel. We'll look at further functionalities of Excel in the coming lessons.